So it's been a few days since my last video, and especially in the light of how short a shelf life the state arbiters propaganda has nowadays. When I mean they have their stories, their propaganda, their PSYOPs kind of dies off like instantly after it's been broadcasted. So they have to endlessly repeat what they are proclaiming in these virtual movie fabrications and endless talk radio. Otherwise the effectiveness just dies off. It's so worthless that they have to reinforce it, like keep it alive just to maintain a pulse, you know. That's how useless their propaganda is. But nevertheless, they are perpetuating and broadcasting this nonsense to such a large extent that that is almost nothing but their propaganda just being propagated all over the world. So obviously that in the scale of things, it's going to have some effect, but content wise is worthless. So I don't feel the need to make videos every other day or every day or every hour just to kind of reply to what I'm being implicated in without having any whatsoever connection to this absolutely fictitious nonsense and theatre. But nevertheless, now and again I have to do a video, despite I don't really have anything new to say other than to highlight their strategy and highlight how they do things, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm highlighting that they are just endlessly using this propaganda machine to endlessly transmit fabricated propaganda campaigns and talk about their own propaganda campaigns over this synthetic telepathy communication system that they have implemented. You know, this communication system where they can transmit sound without it actually being sound, which is the definition of synthetic telepathy. And yeah, so they are literally just making all sorts of claims on my about me, and saying that I have said so and so, and saying I'm doing so and so without it actually being true. They're just having this theatre amongst themselves where they claim something and talk about what they have invented in my name, you know. And that's what they're doing in combination, that's the word I'm looking for, with creating these virtual movie fabrications that are being broadcasted as well on a daily basis. So that's how they operate predominantly. And yeah, and when I'm and it's the psychological operations are so severe and intense now that they're literally, I can't there isn't an hour in a day where this conglomerate of intelligence agencies and states who are responsible for the administration of this global social engineering and intelligence operation are not running a PSYOP. And in these PSYOPs, yeah, they're, as I say, just endlessly making claims. And if I'm out and about, yeah, they will be making all sorts of commentary to the people around me. Often they will harass or they will try to provoke people, and then they would just, as they always do, say I'm saying so, or I'm thinking so and so. That's how far it's gone. They will actually predominantly in this regard say that I'm thinking such and such. Well, they can claim anything they want, can't they? Because nobody can actually verify whether that or whether what they are saying is actually my fault. Yeah, it's pretty outrageous to even go so far, but that's where we are nowadays. They are literally inventing faults and wanting to condemn me for the faults that they are inventing on my behalf. As I say, they will continuously make all sorts of derogatory comments over this synthetic telepathy system and claim it's all me. And in reality, as you have seen, I'm being proclaimed I'm the Danish Hitler, but in reality I haven't done anything wrong. The only thing I may do wrong in someone's eyes is I have a heavy foot on the pedal in my car, so sometimes I might drive a little fast, and that's literally the extent of the supposed illegality that I'm actually doing, if you can call driving a little too fast an illegality. You know what I mean? There's nothing in comparison to what I'm being accused of on a daily basis from a conglomerate of states and their intelligence agencies, endlessly socially and politically persecuting me for their own to benefit their own agenda. You know, this global social engineering and intelligence operation, literally on a daily basis creating the very pretext to dictate and micromanage over the public because of this situation that they got going, this endless saga that they are always 90% of the time completely inflating themselves, and I have no part or role in it whatsoever. My actual what I say and what I do in life have absolutely no bearing on the program in any substantial manner whatsoever, and that's literally the most telling aspect of how fake and fabricated this whole situation is.